Hello, everybody. My name is I'm here with Slade. Yo, we're going to be doing a Lego Lord of the Rings 80% speedrun. First thing I want to do is apologize for the
Delay.
delay and the lack of game audio. I'm having some issues with the capture card. Don't really know what's going on there. I'm going to have to buy a new one, but I don't have the money for that, but it's fine.
You know what?
So,
I'll put some other issues in the background.
copyright. Don't do that.
Never mind. Not that.
We need copyright free music, so. And so one thing I'm doing is I'm pulling up Task Manager here on just a laptop that we're going to be playing on, just so that way you guys can kind of see throughout the run we're going to be resetting the game, and we're putting it on Task Manager here and setting that up that way, just so that way we can pull up the game as quickly as possible. Hence also why I'm going onto Steam and setting it up so that way when we need to reset the game, we can just alt tab into Task Manager, hit end task, and then start the game back up from Steam. So that's something important that we need just to kind of explain as we go into the run. But we are ready to get started here, I'm pretty sure. Are you ready, Slade?
Sure. Let's go.
So yeah, again, this via splits, this is going to look like this is our first run. But we've done some ILs, we've practiced, so we have a little bit more experience than it might let on.
What is the music you want to listen to? Pull up Studio Library.
So we're just going to be going into slot one here, obviously, for very obvious reasons, because this is the well, for when we reset the game. Normally it wouldn't matter, but since we're going to be resetting the game, we want it on slot one, just that way it's easier for us to access throughout the run. And we're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're starting off with a cutscene. That gives us a lot of time to so a lot of people would look at a Lego game and think, this isn't that good of a Shut up. Lego games are packed with a lot of really crazy speed tech.
Oh yeah.
And this game specifically, I think, is wilder than some of the others.
What was it you said to me the one time? Lego Lord of the Rings is just broken.
Yeah, this game is very broken. And it's broken in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of small breaks, there's a lot of major breaks. There's even like movement that's super important that you do well. It it honestly always blows my mind as to how much stuff there actually is in this speedrun.
Yeah.
That I think it makes that just anybody who enjoys speedrunning a game would honestly appreciate watching a. Yes, there are difficult sucks, but there's that, in my opinion, that doesn't really ruin a speedrun. In some ways,
I think if anything, it gets you invested in it.
yeah, especially in a run like this, where there's a lot happening. It's nice to have the unskippable cutscenes to take a breather, and to also kind of process and think about what you're going to be doing throughout each and every single level. Holy crap, the game is super.
Yeah.
Start off just right.
Okay.
It makes us lose a little bit of time, but it's fine. So, oh gosh, why is that on dynamic? Ooh. So what we're going to be starting off here is killing some bugs. You can see there's kind of this marker up in the top in the top that tells us how many orcs are being killed. Now I switched to the character known as the Lendiel. That allows he has a different slam attack than the other characters. Hence, it kills the orcs faster and allows us to be able to progress through getting those kills super quickly. So now we have shield guys here. Shield guys are something that I'm going to knock the shields away, and then Slade is going to use his regular attack. I lost 2 hits for no reason.
Cool.
Slade is going to use then, finish them off, start booty smacking all of them once I died. What?
I might have killed you.
That would make sense.
Because, I'm just kind of swinging away.
But Slade is using his ability, his attacks then to finish them off. And so now there's going to be a short little cutscene, which is just advancing the sort of orc stage, which is just now setting it up where there's going to be these towers that come up, and the game is like, you need to switch characters. You don't know how to do this because this is the prologue. Well, thankfully we know what we're doing and we can just kind of bypass that. So with these towers, I'm going to be destroying the towers with my powerful sword. Latest now we've killed all these orcs, and that will then advance us later on into the level. The game time. And so now there's just going to be this quick cutscene about Sauron. I run to fight Sauron. Sauron is a boss that is going to take three. He's got three phases to him, and we're going to try and do what we can to sort of manipulate his AI to do what he wants. All the guys just split. That was weird. Okay. We're going to manipulate the AI to do what we want of Sauron to do what we want him to do. So we're going to get close to him. He's going to attack, and then by pulling up the character wheel, we can't get hurt. And the game doesn't register as if we've been hit. So it's a great way that we can just cheese this fight. And then once he swings like that, we hold that for a bit, and then he has a land deal with the power. The sword can go through and break for the first hit. This first level, a lot of the strats, the optimal strats, you really don't need co-op for. So Slade is just gonna kind of run around. One thing too is the game can run in either. So the reason why the game maybe kind of looks funky on my layout is because the game, a lot of the tricks that we're going to be doing are very. And so even though it's a 16 by 9 game, we're running it at an 800 by 600 aspect ratio. That increases our frames per second, allowing us to do some ridiculous tricks that normally would be absolutely impossible for us to do. So now we're gonna get that one smack, and then I'm gonna come through, slap him for the last hit, or not the last hit, for the next hit. Back, and then we're gonna continue to cheese the AI here. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of trying to stay a specific distance away to force a swing. That will allow me to just be able to. The swing from his mace will advance the phases a lot faster. And that swing is like nice. Oh, okay. We'll finish off Sauron. So I'm going to bash this away, get into the platforming segment. So I'm not going to go into too much detail more about this tricks that require maximum FPS in order to do well, because I'll explain them more when we get to them and what tricks those specifically are. Because they're ridiculous and a blast. You guys are in for a treat when we get to it. But coming up next, we defeated Sauron, and now we've got to take the ring up to the top of Mordor to then destroy the ring.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing that via a lot of platforming. And in this platforming, we're going to be doing a mechanic called triple jumping. It's not actually an intended mechanic. It is something that was discovered via this. I don't know if it was actually discovered via the speedrun, but it's a really sick mechanic. So if you watch my screen, I am on the left.
And don't watch me.
Oh, darn it. So I'm going to dive and then ground pound, and that will actually help me to get a little bit of extra distance on my jumps, allowing me to clear jumps that I shouldn't be clearing, which then also allows us to skip some puzzles here that normally we would need. Like Slade's up there's Elrond, normally we would need him to do certain things, but by triple jumping, we can just skip over those things and now go up Slade struggles with triple jumping, but I
Got it.
got the first one.
Yeah, I got one. It doesn't matter.
You don't need to actually do the second one.
Yeah. I'm coming.
We're gonna kill these last guys here.
Hey, I'm actually with you at the end there.
Yeah, it's the
First
first time.
time.
And
You said
then
about the first one, just, failing to make it.
we're just gonna come over here and destroy the ring and end the credits. Roll the credits. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, Steelers a turd. Doesn't actually want to destroy the ring.
Oh no, wait a second. I gotta go through Weathertop again. I gotta go through Weathertop again. No, cutscene. I gotta go through the cutscene.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so one of the best things about is they're they pride themselves on ridiculous cutscenes
Because originally there were no voices, so they had to go over the top.
in order to keep it interesting. But then it was I don't remember what it was. Lego City Undercover.
Nope.
That was the
Lego
first one.
Batman 2.
Lego Batman 2. Okay, he knows an absurd amount of facts about Lego games.
I only know because it says it on the box.
Oh,
First
well,
Lego
anyway.
game that talks.
Lego Batman 2 was the first Lego game that
It incorporated voices into the game itself,
yeah,
and
but
not just grunts and big emotions.
yeah. But of course, that was one of the big things that made Lego games as, I guess, as
Entertaining.
Entertaining as they were. Entertaining as they were. And so they just continue to incorporate those kinds of things in the run, even with adding the dialogue. And I'm not gonna lie, it really threw me off when I casually. So Lego Lord of the Rings was so I grew up playing Lego Star Wars 1 and Lego Star Wars 2, and then I did not touch a Lego game until I got to Lego Lord of the Rings, and that really threw me off suddenly hearing dialogue.
Yeah, I grew up with Lego Star Wars, Saga, Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones, and then eventually went into Lego Batman 2. And then so I was used to hearing. I mean, I was used to not hearing voices, but then I read on the box that it talks. So yeah, I was looking forward to it, hearing but hearing those first words, yeah, that did throw me off a little bit.
So here we just gotta go through the tally. This will get skipped a lot faster later on, but this is just something that we have to do because it's the first level. And so now, as we explained at the start, once we get through this quick little loading screen, I'm gonna Alt Tab out into Task Manager and Task.
Let's not glitch it out again.
Wait for it to boot up again on Steam, and then we're gonna restart the game. Check, make sure it's functioning properly in OBS, and it is. And now we're just going to jump right back into the game. I got quiet real quick. Yeah, because of the volume. And so now that we loaded, we skip the cutscene, which then we can now skip that cutscene, saving a couple of minutes because it's a decently long cutscene. And now it's going to bring us into our hub world. Our hub world of this game is just Middle Earth. I think it's a really cool hub world because you can just explore all the different areas of Middle Earth. But we're not going to really go into too much about that because that's not necessary in this run. It becomes a lot more necessary in 100%, which we're not going to do 100% because that's a ridiculous adventure. Who knows? We might do it sometime. But we're going to start our next level here called Black Rider. Black Rider is going to introduce the stealth mechanic that is actually included in this run, that is included in this game. Stealth mechanic is interesting because we move slower, and while yes, we move slower, doesn't mean that the game just gets any less broken. Um, Nor does it become any less interesting in terms of a speed. And so we get to like the game utilizes the stealth mechanic as a way to make things interesting for both the casual player and even the speedrunner because you have to utilize the different mechanics in order to be as optimal as possible. I just realized I don't know when I'm going to be able to do my walkthroughs.
Yeah.
In another run.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really care.
You don't. I was gonna say the Rock.
So I'm going for a super ridiculous skip that shouldn't work. If it does work, my mind will be blown.
Wow. You're ghosting hearts right now.
Yep, I'm ghosting hearts. So Frodo set up this mechanic where when he enters. Okay, cool, I did it. Nice.
And you're also ghosted.
Yeah, so Frodo's got this mechanic where when he gets caught into a little stealth section, I really hope you didn't just soft lock me there.
No.
Um, so what happens is Frodo has a mechanic where he can, when he gets caught in the ring wraith vision, you have to mash B to get out. And so by going there super fast, but still allowing for that to happen, I can mash B and then skip out of that uh, vision, which allowed me to come up here to do this next skip, where I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hold it for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. We're going to fling way up here, putting us out of bounds. And this is one of those tricks that's that's FPS dependent. Since we're at a higher frames, it allows us to do this, allowing us to then get to the end of that section and now skipping another decent chunk of the puzzle. Of the puzzles that are necessary in order to do this as optimally as possible. Now we're going to see our poor horse fall over. So now is where the game, after this cutscene, is where the game is going to kind of switch to this dual task dynamic, which is where one player.
That was introduced in this one.
Yeah, that was something introduced in this game, which is where one player is going to be doing one thing in one area, but the other player is going to be doing something totally different.
Actually, no, wait, it might have been the first. I did it first.
Oh, either way, it was introduced in some sort of. It's actually I think it was LSW3, which is the Clone Wars. Either way, anyway, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be here doing this wizard fight as Gandalf, and while I'm doing this wizard fight, Slade is going to be doing another stealth section as a Hobbit, the Hobbits, which is going to continue to continue to make things going fast, like we want. I'm on the right side Slade is going to be starting off doing this puzzle. I'll kind of let him explain that after I explain the wizard fight here. So I use this mashing segment to make Saruman throw fireballs at me. I hit a fireball back, dodge, miss attack, throw Saruman into an object, and then he's going to throw me back up on the wall. I mash A to die, because when I die, he then starts his fireball animation faster. And that's the bulk of what I'm doing for the wizard fight.
I can do it. It's easy. So basically, just like the previous stealth section, you're basically just trying to set distractions. That way you can progress from the ring wraith. But yeah, I'm gonna hit that out, hit that out, and then I'm gonna grow this flower here. And there's something good about this flower because if you are, it super easy strat here. You let it stand up right up here. This flower grows. Basically, book it into the next section. If you're quick enough, you can actually get to the other side of this river before the ring wraith catches you. And then you can just keep going, getting past this section here, which will load up this cutscene here where ring wraith is attacked by bees. But again,
and giving me vulnerability frame.
Yep. And then you just keep going to right here, and then you wait for Gandalf to be done. Because you can't do anything without an apple that's not
The apple, for some reason, decides to fall off the tree after Gandalf gets yeeted up into a ceiling.
Yep.
Halfway across the world.
Yep. So now I just sit here and wait for zones to be done.
So now would be a really good time to throw it over to some donations while you guys appreciate this wonderful cutscene. That is if we were doing this in a marathon.
Yeah, this is an example of the over the top stuff because Saruman didn't need to eat that so many times, and he doesn't in the movie. This is just them going over the top.
Alright, so the cutscene is over.
Bats fly out, and there's the apple.
There's the apple.
Oh.
And then he's going to throw the apple. I'm currently, the ring race vision is still active here, so I can't go anywhere unless I complete the puzzle. I don't need to complete the puzzle because he's right there. He can go into the next zone. And then we have the best part of any speedrun, an auto scroller.
We auto scroll as fast as we can.
So this cutscene is going to play and we're going to auto scroll. So again, if we were in a marathon setting, I'd just be like, hey, donation time.
And in all honesty, we don't need to be jumping. It just makes it more fun for us.
And I mean, can you imagine just like what's going through the ring race minds of these hobbits just keep like diving and rolling across this like area. And then normally you wouldn't really want to try and get many studs, but since we can just skip through that, now, because of yeah, I'm dead. Because of the fact that now that we've completed the first level, we can skip through that final tally. We don't need to worry about our stud count. So we finished the level, which is great. And now we can actually explain something really cool within this game. I don't know if it was introduced in any other game. I don't know if it was introduced in a game before this. But anyways,
I'll tell you whatever.
This game has a really cool option of hub world quests, um, which is in the hub world. There are other quests that you can find to either do things within a hub world or find things inside of different levels in order to complete quests to get different rewards. And in order to introduce us to that mechanic, they actually have a quest for us to do.
I think something similar would have been in Mega Man 2.
And so we're going to actually go right ahead and do a hub world quest because that's required in order for us to advance the story. We're arriving here at the town of Bree, and we need to go to the inn called the Prancing Pony. We can't go to the Prancing Pony until we forge this random hobbit who is just standing in front of the door, wanting us to do his bidding, to forge him a mithril trowel. And we're going to be forging him that mithril trowel. Slade is going to go activate the quest. I'm going to run over to the blacksmith. And getting the this is also how it introduces the blacksmith. As you see, every time we complete a level, we get mithril bricks, which basically is the same gold brick mechanic used in other Lego games.
But in this case, you can actually use those bricks for something.
Yep, so we're going to come here, we're going to grab the blacksmith design of the mithril trowel, which is the first blacksmith design that you unlock, unless you for some reason find the one in the other levels, which I don't think you actually can in story mode. You have to do it in free play.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to be happening is we take the two mithril bricks to go. This beefy boy is going to dump all that mithril into the forge and let it cook. And then I'm just going to switch over to Mary and or Pippin, whichever one the game decides to switch over to Pippin. We're going to fan the flames, which is then going to allow the mithril to melt. And the blacksmith is then going to stand right there, and he's going to then use his hammer to forge his mithril trowel in 3 strokes.
And the reason I'm staying by at the guy is so that, it negates us running back and forth. That way, since I'm there, I can just boom, it's the shovel.
We can turn that in, and then he can go into the Prancing Pony without us having to be there. It's really that simple, and it's really interesting. And that's going to be the only hub world quest we're actually going to do throughout the entire run, because that was just a way that it introduced it. But something if you're interested, if you like maybe played LSW1 or LSW2, which are Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, and you felt like there wasn't really much to do outside of just doing levels, this game offers a massive expansion to what is possible for you to be able to do and not do throughout the game.
Well, it's more or less like a Batman 2 introduced that. This thing expanded upon it.
Well, there you go. He will probably correct me on my Lego game knowledge, which I'm okay with because I don't really know jack squat about it.
I don't know.
So, um, one really cool thing about Lego games is as each Lego game happened, they each expanded upon something even more. Where Lego Star Wars 1 which is very much a how do we do a Lego video game. It was very simple. It just had your force powers, your guns, stuff like that. But then Lego Star Wars 2 advanced upon it more by introducing building, uh, which is something I didn't, which was interesting that LSW doesn't have it. Like you can do it with the force, but non-force characters can't build in LSW 1. It was introduced in Lego Star Wars 2,
Because that's
and
like the
then
main thing that happens now.
yeah, yeah, Lego Star Wars 2 is what introduced that. And then in Complete Saga, when that came out, that pretty much like set the standard for Lego games because it took all of the good things about Lego Star Wars 1, all of the good things about Lego Star Wars 2, took out all of the bad things of the other two games, mashed the good things together, and created Complete Saga. Complete Saga has always been labeled as like everybody's favorite Lego game.
And that is the game that basically kicked off all Lego games.
Yeah, and so now Lego games have a lot of
Like,
similar aspects
yeah.
to Complete Saga.
Different, like each Lego game has its own milestone to bring to it because each Lego game expands upon what the previous did. But I would say without a doubt that without Complete Saga, we would not be playing this game right now.
It wouldn't be the same.
And without Lego Batman 2, we couldn't hear these people. We couldn't hear these characters. We couldn't hear these characters talking at all.
Yeah.
So each game adds a new milestone to it. I mean, Lego Batman 2 also made your hub world huge instead of the little small narrow place. Added certain tasks to get, like collecting gold bricks within the city itself, and different characters you can unlock. But yeah, I love it. Sam takes a frying pan as his weapon. That's funny to me.
All right, so here we are at the camp. Um, the camp is an interesting thing because we have to really watch the way we route this out. And so what we have to do is we have to get wood for a campfire, and then once we have wood for our campfire,
Fish.
wood.
What do you do?
Good Sam.
What? How did you?
I don't know. I got Sam. So.
Alex, you have one job. Don't get. Ah, shoot, I missed the log.
And so another cool thing about the way that destroying things works in Lego games is uh, it's actually faster to destroy things by jumping and smashing than it is to like do it normally.
That's been the first game.
Yeah, but not everybody would know that. That's true. Except here we just need to punch it to get the tomato. And then we take our little frying pan over here and finish up the camp there.
Nice crispy bacon.
So that was the camp. That's kind of like your first segment of like collecting and cooking. I don't know if they actually do much cooking in the game. No, it's not much. I think that's the only time I can think of. But anyway, so now we have a segment of platforming and other small puzzles that we have to do. We really don't care about how half these puzzles work.
Am I building? You're gonna try to go for it again?
Yeah. So we're gonna start off going for. Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
so close.
So there's a little flag jump you could do.
All right, let's see if I can get this jump.
Now we're just gonna triple jump over here. I missed. Oh gosh, my angle was so bad because I got body blocked. What? I'm not getting like the little height extender.
How do I get this thing here? Like, how do we? Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try.
Of course.
Okay. So it's a good thing we don't really need Slade. He's gonna keep trying.
Yep.
But
You'll just hear me dying in the background.
now I'm gonna fail at another triple jump here.
Hey, I'm getting closer. Yeah, I'm closer than what I was last time.
And I'm gonna triple jump here. Then set up this fire.
Got it. Boing, 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 boing. I'm just impressed I got the jump, honestly. I don't care at this point. I'm just glad I got the jump.
And so now that we've done that, we can come up here.
For this.
There's another jump here we have to try and get. Whoa! This one's really tough.
Yeah, just let you go for it. I don't need me anymore.
I don't know. I'm only gonna get a couple more tries. Okay, yep. I'll give it one more. One more try.
I thought
So
I was gonna be this.
that unfortunately is a really, 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 really tough jump. And, and so now I'm gonna give it another ridiculous jump a try. As Slade just gets it, go upstairs. So Slade just like, wow, never has even attempted that before in his life and just got it.
Oh my god!
I'm honestly speechless.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I just jumped.
Like
And whoop, there I
I'm
go.
genuinely just speechless.
Come on, you're a little impressed too.
I'm very impressed,
Thank you.
and hence why I am in fact now
Here it is.
speechless.
Here it is.
He apparently loves that cutscene. I don't know why it's so funny, but
It's the half second of just nothing before he whacks him. Just back you devil. Huh? Boom.
alright. So now we've got more split tasking here. I'm going to be as Sam, and he is going to be as Frodo. And what I need to do as Sam is fire. Ring wraiths have one specific weakness, and that is fire. And Slade is going to be going to construct some campsites.
I can see.
But it's really hard to. Yeah, he's kind of like Frodo is put on the ring and is invisible, which can make things really difficult to kind of know what he's doing.
Terrible. I'm gonna stand by this fire so they don't come near me. Just
Get the statue.
I don't know where the statue is. Wait, is it over here?
It should be.
Yeah, I wasn't.
On the
I was going in the right direction. Okay.
I'm gonna beat this ring wraith out of the way.
Nope. Build. Done.
Once again, punch these ring wraiths out of the way to then light the last fire. Allowing us to then start up the next part of the level, the final part, which is where our boy Aragorn is going to come in. Frodo's just going to take a little poop after he gets stabbed. And then as Aragorn and Sam, we are then going to light the torches that we have. And once we light the torches that we've got, well, I gotta rebuild the fire here. But as you can see on Slade's side, he lights the torch, and then once he lights the torch, he can then lit the torch, but now just put a torch in my pocket. Because that's how that works. And once he's got lit torches, we then go through and whack the ring ring.
The torch whack.
The torch and whack.
Oh,
There we go. Nice. And ring ring gets really sad that we set him on fire, and so he cries and runs away. And Slade dies. Will happen multiple times throughout the run. Slade will just die.
Yeah, it did.
Like it's just this one wrist that hurts. So I just okay. I'm gonna hand it. Glad you're here. Actually, I can just do it next thing because we got another game reset here. I can take care of everything while you go do that. Like, oh, okay, let's do that. Manager and Lego Lord of the Rings. And hit play, making sure you do not spam it. And a little bit of technical difficulties. Might be able to fix here by doing this. That's the unfortunate thing about running this game is because of the resets. Oh gosh, mouse. Um,
Oh no, that can't be good.
I pulled it off. But because of resetting it, there's a chance that the game just doesn't want to cooperate again. Another short little cutscene as we then
Everyone else is just yeeting up there.
as we then ride our pony to Rivendell.
That is hilarious to watch, actually. Everyone else is just whoop.
So yeah, there's not really much happening right now, so we can go ahead and again, we're in a marathon setting, turn over to more donations.
When's your next one? When's your next check?
It's at 8. So 20 minutes, which would be in Moria. Which I don't know, is that big of a deal?
Gandalf should have flung his cape like Batman.
I think that would have been funny if he just glided away as Batman.
That would have been.
So this is what happens.
This
This little
tried to
scene,
glide and fell.
this little scene right here is when Slade and I haven't seen each other in a long time. Good thing you know what's going on.
I'm just following blue dots.
I don't know. I went to do that and I ended up falling in the river. Nice little triple jumps here just to kind of shorten a couple of things up.
Same as the plant. Now we're gonna be here for another short little cutscene. So once again, oh geez, let's use an all-powerful dark magic ring. Genius!
That killed the last person at home. My sucks.
Oh boy. Oh, that's some raindrops there, friends. I apologize for those raindrops.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's looking fine right now. Yeah, I just lowered the bit rate.
Screen again. No, I wish they would have done the scary face in this.
I'm okay that they didn't because it would have. I mean, it would have been fun. How they depending on how they would have done it, but like it would have been hard to do to show figure out how Frodo was gonna put on. Frodo's gotta take a potty break before he goes.
Yeah, and guess what? This is how you sigh.
That's how I sigh. And everyone's got to schmooze the lady before he goes.
You know, the biggest simp in Middle Earth.
Even though he literally in the movie is breaking up with her when they leave. So yeah, so we talked earlier on those FPS dependent tricks, and you saw the one out of bounds that we did in Black Rider. Well,
This is where it gets immensely broken.
this level's so broken. We're gonna get really broken for a little bit, and then we're gonna take a break from the brokenness for a level, and then we get broken again. So we're just gonna go into our next level, Karateras. It's an extremely broken level, and it introduces the staple trick in this run, and they're called launches. Normally, launches, well, we'll kind of explain them when we get to them, but launches break the game like crazy because you do ridiculous things by launching yourself. And so, one mechanic that this game has is there are two kinds of characters: there are small characters and large characters. And a large character can pick up a small character and throw them. Or in some cases, if they're standing in the right position at the right angles, they can pick up the small character and launch themselves hundreds of feet in the air. You think I'm kidding?
He's not.
I don't think you can make something up like that. You really can. Like I know we've only had one out of bounds so far in the run, and that was the Black Rider out of bounds. Well, now we're going to be doing not necessarily out of well, we'll be going out of bounds a decent amount after this point in time, but we're not going to necessarily be out of bounds, but we're not necessarily going to be in bounds either, if that makes sense. Um,
So yeah, Slade is just setting himself up so that way we can keep tasks moving as quickly as possible.
I botched the triple jump in this.
So I'm going to take Legolas here. Legolas is an elf. Elves have a higher jump
Wait,
than normal characters. I've got a pretty difficult triple jump here. Okay, second try is not terrible, and it doesn't really matter how many tries it takes me, as long as I just do it before you get to where you are. So what's going to happen is Slade is going to chuck Gimli over. He's going to switch to Gimli to help set up the launch. I'm going to come here, hit that exactly once. My controller is going to quit out. There we go. Okay. Thanks, good wiring. And then I'm going to go to an angle and do that. Whee! And then Gimli's going to go there. I'm going to jump down here. So now that we've launched there, we've skipped about 25%-ish of the level. We're going to partially build this fireplace here so that way we can then come through and... This one is trickier because you have less to work with. But once we kind of just stop there, we're good. Yeah, don't keep running into that boulder. And so now we skipped another puzzle.
There you go. Pick me up. Pick me up.
And now things are going to be really funky. I'm going to pick up Gimli. Chuck him here. And I'm going to switch to him to do some ridiculous movement. So while Slade does a triple jump, a really difficult triple jump that will send him to the end of the level. Oh! I'm going to go over here, jump over, and now I'm here.
Oh, he's botched it.
And so now that I'm here, I just gotta wait for Slade to get this pretty precise triple jump. And it's really tough because he can't dive right away. And then he needs to be a right distance away from most things in order to land at a very, very tight and specific spot. And he's I thought you had it. I think from this that one.
It's a tricky one.
There you go. And now he's got it. So now Slade is going to shoot these targets. Ow!
Sorry.
Shoot the targets
What can I say? I'm an elf. I don't like the worst.
to set me up to then build and break this last puzzle and then you can and that is going to be the end of the Mountain of Karateros, but we're still not quite done with the level because we have to do the Gate of Moria. We did an attempt at a run yesterday, and it took us probably 15-20 minutes to do all that.
Yeah.
But we spent a lot of time. We spent a good chunk of time practicing to get it down. Mary becomes a snowman. Gandalf's hat reflects the snow.
One thing I haven't been looking for Mordor in the ring.
Oh yeah, one really cool thing is in the model of the ring, if you look inside the ring, you can actually see the layout of Mordor at a specific angle where you see both Mount Doom and the Tower of and Sauron's Tower all together. Alright, so now we just got a little bit of some cool platforming things to do here just to get us. Oh, I am. Wow. I did that. I'm struggling.
Yeah, a new thing that I've noticed in this game, but in no others, is that instead of running into something to push something, you now press a button to push it, which doesn't make sense to me at all.
Oh no, it's back here. Okay. So I'm gonna grab these 3 logs while he builds the gate and the fire pit.
I think I built a gate.
Yeah, I did. We're gonna set the fire pit there.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
Burn away these leaves, revealing the gate. And now we're going to get us into the Watcher in the Water fight. And, melon. Or something.
You break.
No, it didn't. It hasn't. We're good. We're good. I was trying to fix
Alright,
the
now
TV.
mechanical.
Yes.
Oh, that's
What is that sound? What is happening?
I think it was just watch out. Is that me?
It was, I think, attempting to do the game sound on your computer.
Huh.
Which is why it glitches out whenever I'm adjusting the volume. Interesting. So should I just mute the computer? Well, that's what I did. I was trying to adjust something. Which is didn't notice.
Pick me. Go. Throw me. I cannot jump the distance. You'll have to toss me. Shoot. Shoot.
Yeah, we're just gonna pick him up and throw and pick him up and throw.
Pick me up again.
Overall, it's kind of a boring battle.
And there's Boromir.
Yeah, Boromir's just Jade chilling.
Oh, wait. Eric, I almost called him Eric Horn. Yeah.
But that's the end of the fight.
Oh. Oh.
That finishes Watcher in the Water, and now we are going to go into Moria, which is where we just had a really broken level. This level is not that broken.
No. Oh, we're dropping. Yeah, we're still dropping a lot of fans. I don't really know why. Oh, wait, we're good right now. So yeah, Pippin sucks and gets himself stuck in a well. So while Pippin gets, we just gotta go through and like dig him out. Nothing really fancy about this whole segment. You clicked it OBS, that's why. Right. All right, now we're fighting goblins for a while. Yeah, Hobbit, they're quicker. Are you gonna take your mounting position? People in the frying pan. I think it's okay. All right, so now that we've beaten them up, we just got cave trolls, and everyone's just like, wow, wow. Yeah, you can literally do that one without me, so I can just go. Yep, yep. Come on, let's go, baby. Now, once he comes up to me as Legolas, don't forget to build. Yep, I was just remembering that. I have to shoot him, whereas you didn't have to shoot him on the others, but this one. And that face. Slade finds it really funny when Frodo gets stabbed. It's just the face, just. So now I'm gonna be Pippin, chilling on top of this guy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smack him and try and keep him in this specific position while Slade goes up and dies. Got him.
And when he gets shot, or when he shoots, I will then go up, switch hobbits, and get into the van, and set myself up for the troll to then come at me. In which we rinse and repeat this cycle. But the troll will be dead here soon. Are you ready to do the gourmet shot? We probably should practice that. Yeah, that should be okay. Now that I've seen myself do it. Alright, so now that we finished that up, we're gonna go to the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. But before we go to the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, we have to go through the Dwarven City. Gandalf is gonna blow up his shield, and then the goblins are just gonna run into the shield constantly while we kill. And then a couple of goblins, for some reason, are gonna get in. We're gonna kill those goblins that get in. I also think Pippin's running animation is the best running animation in the entire game. He just looks like he's on a mission. He is committed to doing what needs to be done.
Cousins. Whatever. Friends. They seem like brothers, alright?
They do seem like them.
Just let me have it.
No. I won't let you spread Lord of the Rings heresy on my stream.
Okay, fine. That's fair. What, I can do it on my stream?
Yeah, it's on my stream.
Oof. Okay, what about the two related people? That I know is correct.
Actually, I think Pippin and Merry are also related.
Oh my gosh!
So that finishes up the goblins.
No, we just got this bright light.
Oh, it's the power on.
I know.
And we got another quick puzzle here.
I think I chose the right person.
You did. This is Pippin's one usefulness. He has a bucket of water. Switch to Gandalf. This Gandalf's got his whoosh whoosh magic. Grab the little handle. And Slade's gonna run in there to set us up with this next cutscene. We're gonna go into the falling segment. Well, not the falling segment, the stairs section.
Yeah, I really have no idea how the heck I got across that last time we were in. Or it was just done. But, you know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Because what I'm gonna do is jump over here
Oh, give me Legolas.
and do that. Just jump down. No, I need Legolas.
We're jumping on that Legolas. I'm already level.
We're gonna triple jump once.
Whoops.
Triple jump twice. You thought this level didn't have something that we did that was unintended, did ya?
Nope, I don't got this.
So that, even though it was just two triple jumps, saved minutes of time.
Oh
We
yeah.
skipped like 4 puzzles that were actually necessary. And we just decided, nah, we're good. I'm trying to figure out why the game audio doesn't want to work, but I think it might be my capture card. Suck. Small little, well, not really small little cutscene. This cutscene's decently long. Gandalf getting whipped and falling to his death. And so on the right side, you've got me doing this really boring, long auto scroller type fight. On the left, you've got Slade finishing up, completing the climb segment. I've got phase one of my fight, phase one of 3 done, and we still have 2 more phases left. And that's pretty much all that the fight is. It's just falling, whacking, and then he's going to breathe fire on the second and third phase. But we just dodge out of the way, and it doesn't do anything to us. Last stab on him. And that's going to be the end of that. And Slade's going to get killed by him. That's fine. They're just going to go. Oh, yep, he will get killed by a goblin. Open the door and go on out. Ending that level. Maybe up. So a nice little tradition that Slade and I have is whenever we hang out, there's always one thing involved, and that's root beer. So let's do it. Oh yeah, we'll be resetting the game again. Not here.
Oh. They opened that up and that ramen felt really good.
Since you just had that for you, you should have time to do that.
Nah, not right now. I'm just saying it's not good. I was thinking about it. No! I knew they're not showing that there was a bad call. Oh, I see.
That monstrous real too. Quiet. Okay. So apparently we're not going to be able to reset the game because the game has decided it's going to like shadow run in the background.
I don't even know how that's possible.
So my computer isn't registering that the game is actually running.
For me, it said you were playing.
So like I can't go through and stop the game, which I don't want to do it now. Which means we can't reset the game. Why did that happen? I'm
No.
gonna send a message about that in Discord. So now we're just gonna sit here and mash X. So this level here, the reason why I skipped the Boromir split is this level is gonna start off really, really broken. Um, and so Slade is gonna be doing a stealth segment as Boromir. I'm going to be doing another Gimli launch or another launch. The stealth, the launch. I'm just gonna launch out of bounds. And then once I launch out of bounds, I'm going to have to do some really tough out of bounds movement to then get to where I need to be while Slade does a stealth segment. And I'll let him talk about the trick because I need to focus on the out of bounds movement. Oh, you need to drop. Remember?
Oh, right.
So,
No. All right. So what I'm going to be doing is, you know, sir, the first part of this, just play it normally. Get Boromir to move along, so he doesn't see me or anything. But we're just gonna come along here, keep rolling to keep our speed up a little bit. Then we're gonna come across these stairs, come up in this little crawling tunnel. And then here's where the trick comes in. Basically, we're gonna push this pillar a little bit, and then just triple jump out of. Oh no, should push the pillar a little bit, and then triple jump out of bounds. And there we go. It's that simple. And so, since Boromir is wondering where I am, he can't come up here anymore. So now we just have free reign to roll all the way. And hopefully meet Zodilix there first. So he doesn't have to wait for us.
And we are both out of bounds at the exact same time, which is really cool. Oh, and this is where for my section is I have to because of the hill, I have to like loop around, but I can't loop. I have to loop in the very right way, otherwise I fall into the void, and it's really hard to do. We're actually going to be getting there like close to the same. You're getting there just slightly faster.
Neat.
But we're actually getting really close to there.
Isn't that good?
So yeah, he uses his sword there. I have to continue moving out of bounds.
And there's me just as giggling here. Oh, I should have went the other way.
Oh well. Go back here and do the track, which then sets us up here for the rest of the level.
Oh wait, I think I just saw it. I definitely just saw Mount Doom.
I sent a message in Discord about the resetting thing. That's weird. So now we just have to kill Udokai.
I got it. I'm already ahead of you.
Awesome. And that's all the Udokai dead. Is anything? I don't think we're resetting it. I don't think we're gonna be able to reset it all either. 'Cause I'd rather just take a couple of minutes right now.
Yeah, than trying to do what you did last time and freeze the game.
Yeah. So there's gonna be times where it says reset. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do so because uh
I got it.
because my computer is not letting me do
Wait, couldn't you just jump up to the board, man?
But then again, I don't want to try to soft lock it. Plus, that's huge risk of soft lock. I don't want to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighting modes is pretty self-explanatory. Do what the game wants you to do. Of course, I know when it gets nabbed.
Mr. Warmer. In a second. Come here. Come here. Got him.
One way to lose a lunge.
Really?
That was set up way too well. Everyone's just gonna bravely throw a carrot. So yeah, I'm gonna cheese this fight like crazy. And how we cheese it is, well, we have to start off by killing, like, we hit Lurks when he throws his shield. And for some reason, Aragorn can jump up here. So now that we can jump up here, we're gonna be knife dodging up here. And the reason why this cheeses the fight is because Lurks is gonna get mad, throw his shield, but he can't throw his shield that way. So it's just gonna loop around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here in this corner. Take these guys.
Ow.
Good one.
And then his shield's gonna break, which is gonna make him jump down. And then we're just gonna kind of play this little weird game attack thing.
Oh wait, I'm hit.
Oh wait, there's a banana impaled into my flesh. Suddenly, I'm gonna die.
There's no sense. I don't really think. Hey, we get to see Billy cock his shotgun. Or cock his axe. There it is.
We will get to see that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say that. I'm working on one.
Wait for morning and play. So here we've got like supposed to be one of the most like emotional scenes in the entire trilogy. Of like Sam's like, I made a promise, don't you leave him someone's captain. I don't mean to, I don't mean to. Ah
And he's just behind the doors.
he's like, hey look, I've got oars. And Frodo's like, oh I love you so much, I'm gonna cry. Because you've got oars. Yeah. Like what?
Big misstep. And then it's just go monologue.
And so now we have to watch this cutscene because the game does not want to let us talk. Don't know why.
He just throws a rock. Whoosh.
He gets a lot of pinball points.
Yes.
He's got a smile on his face too. It's ridiculous. Ghibli's got the best face in this entire game. He's just like,
This is so sharp button mashing. And then there's Sam, the poor pack mule. He just carries everything. This makes Trevor seem like a big jerk.
honestly, I think I want to find out what that cutscene looks like. It might be about the same. Oh no, it probably still is faster. Anyway, we're going on to the next level. So we've officially completed the Fellowship of the Ring. Hence why I ran the little end credits sequence and the percentage total. But we are now going to be into Team Smeagol. My least favorite level in the run, because it's boring. What's going to happen is we're going to do another split task segment. I'm going to be now fighting the Balrog one more time, and then Slade is going to be gathering fish.
Yeah, very excited.
So pay attention to my side of the screen because I kind of be explaining a little bit of the things that I'll be doing. He's just going to be doing things mostly as
I'm just gonna be
intended.
getting fish.
Gathering fish.
So don't worry about me. So is this a dream?
Actually happened.
Well, I got that. I got that it did happen, but I just never. I was always confused if Frodo actually dreamed that.
Yeah. So,
Here's another question: How?
so yeah, the irritated golem. So he's gonna run away and take all these fish, which doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be going through and smashing ice, attempting to. Smashes. And then you're supposed to build this complicated structure. Yeah, I'm just gonna use just this one piece and almost soft lock myself. Skipping corners because speedrunner.
Anything. I didn't mean to do that.
Alright, come right up here. Although we're cutscene overlapping. Not because he just started doing an attack.
I think the game actually had this like the cutscene happen, whether it was the cutscene or not. I just had to like, I don't know.
And the same abuse of using the character wheel to then make make ourselves invincible.
Ah, no, not the fish. Give me that fish back. Fish.
Alright, so now we are finishing up this fighting here. Balrog, get booty blasted. And now we're all back together to finish grabbing fish. Oh yeah, again, the Balrog falling from the mountain somehow makes a fish drop halfway across the world. Oh, you're good. You keep doing it. I was just setting it up earlier. 'Cause you have to, or do you need me? You have all the fish, Sam? Yep. I got all but one fish. This is the one we're going for now. You need to get that. I'll go do all that stuff. So he's gonna start throwing fish in. Okay. I have four fish. You should have one. Oh, I will just miss the net. I don't have one fish right now. Am I supposed to have one fish? No. I forgot about the fish laying on the ground over there. Alright, good menu. So now we've got this golem fight here. It's dumb. I don't know. I for some reason I just don't like this level. I think it's we're gonna hold him off. You gotta do the other thing. You gonna do that first? Yeah. Actually, got ourselves a rope and a hook, and he's gonna get us a speed. Now we got a fishing rod. And I'm going to do the fishing mini game that we've done before. And then get us the fish. To then go ahead and start doing damage to. Which one thing is if I do it right, I can punch him to then skip the little where Slade would have to mash out. So yeah, that's taming a Smeagol. After I hit continue story. So yeah, feel free to drop out. So what we got next is Dead Marshes. Dead Marshes is an extreme, well, not an extremely busted level, but what? We're going to be breaking it pretty heavily. I'm going to be breaking it pretty heavily. And the reason why Slade needs to drop out in order for this to happen is we need Sam to move on his own. So Gollum, yes, will take us on safe paths through the mist, but he won't take us on fast paths through the mist. This is how you do the fast paths through the mist. You take Frodo, you jump over here. Sam's gonna start moving on his own, and I gotta kind of watch where the right spot. Okay. I'm gonna triple jump here. That was a bad time. Triple jump. We're gonna. Sam's not gonna move properly. Sam's not gonna move properly. Sam's not gonna move properly. So we're gonna. Skipping a lot of stuff. Like that skips probably about 10 to 15 minutes of stuff. Right? Would you say about that much? I know it would be that much.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. It skips 50% of the level. That's where like some people would probably look at it. Where a lot of people would look at this run and be like, it's a Lego game that you run for over 2 hours. There's no way it can be that interesting. But there's so much to it. Glitchless, this run would be over 5 hours.
Yeah. Well,
It'd be around five.
well, I mean, the 100% is.
100% not.
Glitchless.
Yeah, glitchless. I'm talking any percent glitchless.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And so while we're going through the swamp here, we use that jump dives to move faster. But yeah, any percent glitchless would be close to like 5 hours. And that's
Yeah.
even like, yeah. And that's still with uh, closing the game and restarting for those cutscenes in those specific spots.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
You yeah. I'm using my single break. I'm taking it over here.
Oh, getting.
Yeah, I need him to get in there first so we can hide here. Kind of the stealth section, kind of not. It's fast, it's hiding, but it's you're not stuck in the stealth mechanics where when you go to jump, you just end up rolling. We will have a moment like that here in just a little bit, but for the most part, it's fast segment. Here, we're going to start rolling. This is when we actually activate stealth mode.
I'll just fall on the thing and die.
Did it not let you mash out?
No, I was pressing the wrong button. That's why. That's why I wasn't mashing out. I was pressing the wrong button.
What were you pushing?
B.
Oh.
Whoop. No, get out of there.
Mine. Oh, so we've got a cutscene here coming up, and then we're gonna fight some elephants. I'll let Slade explain the elephants.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what he means.
Okay. So for the
Are you talking about
Oliphaunts fights, there's literally going to be these two giant Oliphaunts that we're going
Oh,
to climb up
you're the one
and
who's
do, yeah, and do a little kind of fighting with. It doesn't take that much time.
Yeah, not that
It's
long. You jump up on a rope. The Oliphaunts have. I'm up the rope. Get to the top. Kill the guy with the flag. Next Oliphant.
yeah, and there's only two that we have to fight. Overall, I felt like the segment was kind of pointless to put in the game. But
Yeah, but I guess it helps keep the story going as a correlation to the movie at least. But then again, story gets thrown out the window after this level. So
yeah, as you can see, should come play Among Us with Andrew. I'm in the middle of something.
yeah, Adam, we're in a run at the moment.
After the run, I was planning on messaging and coming and joining you guys.
Yes,
I'm just in the middle of.
I'm gonna be in it too. So
Yeah, we'll both come play after the run.
hey, I made it. How do I get up there? I'll deal with these guys. You get up there. How about that? Because I don't know how to get up there.
Apparently, clipping the barrel to ground.
Oh, so the barrel is what I gotta do. Okay, I'm jumping out. Can't jump out. Dang it. All right. Well,
Yeah,
if
for
you
some reason, you'll see Slade
you
just
see
like
me clip through a yarn, rope, whatever that is.
rope. I'm already on top of that.
All right, cool. I can stay here. Taste my.
And that's literally it for the
Nope.
Oliphaunts.
Nope.
Is it tasting my fist? Wow.
I'm like, no, that can be taken out of context. Not gonna say that. I just noticed Smeagol getting chased in the background.
That's so
Chased
funny.
in the background. He was like, woo, woo, and then he chased him with a fish. That was hilarious. Oh no, I ripped it.
So yeah, that finishes up the Dead Marshes. And now we've got the biggest game-breaking glitch ever. This skip that we are going to go and do saves about an hour's worth of gameplay.
Yeah,
And you think I'm kidding.
wrong way. Any photo or sound?
It really doesn't matter.
I just need.
So we're going to do another launch. So, to kind of demonstrate what we're going to be looking at here, we're coming up onto Osgiliath.
And Osgiliath is currently surrounded, sort of like a shield-like thing.
Yeah.
Basically, Sauron's eye is on Osgiliath, so technically we should not be able to go there.
But the loading zone is still active.
But really, as long as we get to the loading zone, we can play the level.
But we can't because this is here.
That happens every time we try.
But if we do this, oh, that was way too low. So we're gonna try it again. Oh, that should be high enough.
For you.
I had it.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Switch your photo.
Hi, Sam. Well, if Frodo gets stuck, runs over. There we go.
And now we've just skipped into Osgiliath, skipping 3, 4 levels.
Basically, we're at the end of Two Towers. Right there.
We've at least skipped three. We skipped Tracking the Hobbits, Helm's Deep, and Warg Attack. Does this have Secret Stairs on it? I still didn't put Secret Stairs on here. I'm assuming we even skipped Secret Stairs. We're going to find out. So yeah, in our last attempt at this run, we kind of froze the game after this level. So after this level, I got no idea what I'm doing, which will be very evident. I'm just saying, yeah. Just tell me what to do and I can do it anyway. So yeah, most of this level we're just going to be doing as intended. Those are ridiculously tough out of bounds, but we're not going to go. Gosh dang it. And Sam just has a sword now. Yeah, it's normal. Right now I'm kind of stuck because I can't go on to this thing until barrel guys are dead. I can jump around it if I tried. Nope. There's a invisible wall. Never mind. No, we don't have to do secret stairs. Sweet! Or cute as Umbo looks like. Cool. That's fun. Yeah. I think when I actually finish the story mode on my own, I actually practice the Osgiliath skip. That would be me doing it. I'm stuck here until he gets rid of the dragon. Then Osmo.
Oh no, come on. Here.
Now I gotta sit here and wait at the very end. Slade to get to my slate. You know what's ridiculous?
What?
We were close to like the 2 hour and 20 minute mark when we got to this point.
You're kidding.
No,
So we have to be going faster.
we've been going almost 30 minutes faster.
That's because we've got the skips sort of.
Because Karateros.
Yeah. You definitely see Mountain Doom in there.
And so now I gotta actually, I don't know, I really like this part of the run. Well, casually I really liked it because you just ran around and smashed things as ends. As part of the run, it's meh. It's okay. It's basically there to progress story. You could literally take it out and nothing would be affected. So yeah, Slade's gonna get his own end.
Yay!
Now we just kind of troll around.
Faster? It's just slightly faster. Come on, get up. Get up. There we go.
Now it's gonna go. And that's gonna finish.
Oh, this is the best I can see. Sounds like he enjoyed that. Put that round under my flat beard.
That's fine.
And then, you know, gone.
I don't even think we wrote that much. Because we got
What's the record?
220. We're not getting that.
Oh, no way. No.
I don't know how much we got left. Because Pass of the Dead will take. Pass of the Dead will take. I don't know. Well, at least we'll be getting. Well, we'll be pushing the 3 hour
I don't know what I'm doing after this one. So he's gonna tell me.
Yeah,
Whatever I need to.
I don't know what you're gonna do during Blackgate or Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew will be easy, at least well, theoretically, if I can get the skips. There's some pretty tough skips. Unless you end up as Sam, then we won't do the skips. So now we've officially wrapped up the 2 towers.
One more movie to go.
Also, shout outs to the fact that we're doing more in about 3 hours than Peter Jackson did in 9. Where are the stands? Where are the stands?
I'm still stuck in onto this. Oh, wait, here it is.
No, no, don't go up there. Don't go up there.
Don't go up there?
No, that'll take you to the secret stairs.
Okay, I won't go up there then.
Which I need to figure out how that works. Hmm.
Why does he still have his gray hat and his white bat?
Interesting.
What?
So after we do Pelennor Fields, as the hobbits, we need to warp to Dead Marshes. And then we can start Black Gate from there. And that just skips Kid Uncle. Okay, I figured it out. Interesting. It's a weird way how that works, but which way to do
But I just stay here. Nothing, right?
yeah. Or you can swap levels or something with me. It's up to you.
Oh, so close.
see if I can. I'm the IL world record holder for this level, but I'm trying to see if I can remember what I do because I did one IL run of it and I got a world record.
Cool. Remember, please. I think I remember you trying this IL world record. I remember seeing you do that.
This moment in the movie just feels like, oh,
Destiny.
so yeah, you remember those shiny bricks that we could break as a lead deal? Well, now we can do that again.
That's what with there going.
Yeah, we couldn't do that for about 2 hours. Who should I be?
I remember doing this level, so.
So here, the movement's gonna be the crazy part. Because we actually got to be really
I
careful.
sort of know. I can't remember.
Slow boost. I'm going to do this.
Hey, hey, buddy, I can't fight these guys. Who's here?
Yeah. Oh shoot. So I was focused on what was in head, coming up rather than right on top of me. So yeah, that's the big part of the movement is you have to avoid these little things. Wait, no. You actually need to do this. You're right. Okay. Yeah, you keep going. You keep going. Wait, no, you do need to push the thing.
Look what I
I
did.
forgot about the thing that you needed to push.
Come on, push it. Here again.
Oh, you have to look. Level up now. Shoot things. So what we're gonna do now is a skeleton jump.
Yeah, I knew that was one of them. I tried that. I couldn't get it. Skeleton's gone.
Ah, you can still push it.
Keep them around. I'll kill them whenever I can. Just botch all this for us.
No. Actually, no, I need it.
You don't need this for anything.
The slow boost isn't hard. Nope. You roll. You gotta kind of take a funky angle with it.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not hard.
What do you need me for?
You do the thing inside here.
What? That?
Yeah, okay. I really cannot remember what I'm exactly supposed to do on this, which is why I need Legos. There's another slow boost here actually, but I cannot remember where.
Well, you work on that. I'll get this here. Ah, shoot. There. Good. I'll just keep running away from this guy. I can't go anywhere. Good. Good.
My brain could not remember how to do it. I was so stuck. I was like, what? Get this guy off me. Wait, I'm airborne? Since when? How does that happen?
Wait, what? Yeah, I was definitely airborne. You're as confused as I am, right? Okay.
I don't really know how to commentate what just happened, but
Somehow we just switched. Just right then and there, just kind of switched. I don't really do anything in this part.
here you can go around and go the other way. It switched us again.
Oh, I think I figured out how. If okay, if I'm on a ghost and I just press Y, it'll immediately switch to you.
Well, we can't do that because now we just lost the time to
I'm sorry.
fight the King of the Dead.
I'm sorry, but I just. Wow.
I hate that mechanic.
How that was a thing, so I think we're figuring out how to switch.
Well, I hate that.
I hate it too. This is another scroll.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. We don't do the running.
Cool. I just recently got past this level. So actually, I think from here on, I haven't played. Poor Ellen. I don't think she's even voiced by anybody. Actually, that's not true. She's voiced by. She's voiced. No, no, she gets voiced one time. I know of for certain, at least one
No,
time.
she's got dialogue in Cloverfield.
Oh, okay. I only know there was dialogue right here when she picks up Mary.
Yeah, no, she's got dialogue in Cloverfield.
Oh wait, I guess she's got dialogue in the levels we skipped. You can just jump down there? I took the long way down.
You would run all the way down.
Yeah, I went the entire way down, and then my game crashed, so I haven't gone on since. Oh.
Alright, so we got ourselves a nice long cutscene we can chill in, and then right after the cutscene, we got ourselves an auto scroller. Yay.
On a piano. Whee! Very, very good moment in the movie.
It's not a great moment in the game.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, but you don't even know.
Oh, I know, I know. I understand. I understand what you're talking about. Cuts off all their spears.
Auto scroller! How did you do anything to it?
Drunk man on a horse. It's like, oh man.
All right, now we gotta fight the Witch King.
I don't remember this. I have never played this one, so I don't even know what I'm doing regularly. Oh, there we go.
What? Did we just like air high five?
I think so. Oh, darn. Oh, you can see who else is on later.
Ready. Hey. Oh, I need help. Okay, so for some reason I did a ASMNG course, which was replay story, and the game soft locked at the Witch King fight.
Oh,
The game is good at soft locking anyways. Okay, so that's dead. Now we actually fight the Witch King. Theoretically hoping and praying the game doesn't soft lock. And that's the Witch King. But we're not done yet.
of course not.
We have to kill Oliphant. Is everyone Legolas and Gimli now?
Can Legolas take on an elephant by himself?
Oh yeah, totally Jack Sparrow right there. I ever tell you that when they did it in New Zealand, they used the same mountain for Helm's Deep as they did for Minas Tirith? They're actually built in the same exact location.
Really?
Yeah. You have that one.
Oh, get up.
Parkour.
Well,
So, turn left.
I know, I did that. And now how do I get up?
Turn right. And parkour. The rope.
Oh, I didn't see the rope there.
And get across. You don't need to count, guys. You just need to get up. There you go.
Let's go. Oh,
You already said it.
let's go. I got this one. That's a U. That's a U. Is there one of me?
Oh no, I blocked them from getting in.
Ah, not good, man. There's a me.
You didn't get both. You didn't get both targets.
Shoot. That's a good thing you're stopping the other one. No, what? No!
Make sure you flip.
I thought I flipped! Get off! Get off! Ah! There we go. Woo!
Now you finish that up. Ugh. Bad. No. That's fine.
Of course.
All right, we've got 2 levels left in the run. And we're going to access this one a little differently. So we're going to switch to our pal Frodo here. That's Edoras. Then we got to warp to the Dead Marshes. Now that we've warped to the Dead Marshes, we can run up here. Blackgate, where guess what? Should be an active loading zone. Where's the active loading zone? There it is.
Wait, if we were to say, you know, if we, play through normally doing the speedrunning stuff, could we go back into the levels we didn't play in that? Replay then? I don't know, I'm trying. I'm curious about that, because honestly, if that is the case, I might just speedrun the rest of the game like this, just to finish it quickly.
All right. Now we're at Blackgate. Blackgate's kind of a boring level because it's just there isn't really anything fancy to do with it.
Fighting.
I just jump right into the maze.
Nice.
Okay, we gotta break these. What did I just grab? Why am I using my fishing pole? Go, do that. Ow. Do now. Nothing. You have to do this.
You were kidding me for a second.
That was actually true. Hey, Mary. I don't know, but I got Aragorn. Ow. What is happening? Here, I'll draw its attention. Naming was scuffed. How does? Ah, shoot. Well, that's not good. No. Oh. Go, go. I see it. I see it. I see it. Just wait a little bit then. Oh wait, you're good. You're good. Go. No room there. Ow! Chucked a rock at me. Set of his own. That's my game. Cool. Kind of a dumb. Eagles are coming. See, and now what normally people would think is, wait, but shouldn't the eye have been on Mordor and then on the block game? Yes, you would think that. And I realized as to why the skip allows you to skip more than just those three levels. Because the eye, because you never complete the levels that specifically move you to finish, to unlock Osgiliath, you now are here and can move right into the last level June. So we're looking at sub 3.
Cool.
If I get the skips right here, but they're kind of tough. And I haven't even attempted them yet. So I'm really hoping it spawns me as Sam. It didn't. Drop out.
Noted.
Say
You need me in?
no.
Someone please clip that.
I know this is when I can like into the lava a bit. Oh.
Oh! Wait. Oh, I thought you were responding with this and Slade.
We're skipping like a lot of this. In case you couldn't tell. Oh.
Then again, I haven't played this level in a long time.
I think I remember. But we are finishing up the run here pretty soon. It'll only be theoretically a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Because I also just found an impromptu skip.
What?
I just found a random impromptu skip.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's working properly because it didn't do it. Hang on, we're gonna see what happens here. I need to actually do this.
I think you need to actually do that.
What?
Actually do that. I don't know. Aren't I supposed to be wearing the ring?
You are wearing the ring.
I don't see it on my hand.
Visible silhouetting on me.
Um,
You see the visible silhouette of you?
I mean, yeah. I didn't. I knew I had the ring on. I just wish it showed I had the ring on. You know?
Those the thing. Now Dom's got the ring, but now it's just a cutscene, and then we're gonna do an auto scroller to end the run. I'm no longer the IL world record holder for Pass of the Dead. That happened. No bombs. Thanks. Yeah, 340. We didn't do anything 3 hours for, did we? Nah, not that I know of. Okay. Oh, is this? What buttons? Give me buttons! You can pull me back now. I got one. I can't. No. There's no way that just happened. Please just go back to where we were. Please. I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. Yes! Oh! I think it was me who had to press it though. That was Frodo. Yeah. We're so close. Yeah, time will be coming up here, and time. Whew. Holy crap! Literally how I feel right now. It's done. And that was Lego The Lord of the Rings. 80%. Done in 2 hours, 49 minutes, and 17 seconds. Uh, Other than the fact that we couldn't tab out, we only had one soft lock in the entire game. And that was that. Yeah. So, like, we obviously have a lot of things we need to practice. Oh, yeah, definitely. And more things we need to learn. I definitely need to kind of get more. Like, heckin' did it. And man, does it feel good. Honestly, I'm really freaking happy with sub 3 hour for our first completed run.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right? I say it was.
Sub world record's 220, and we got 249. So we're only 29 minutes away from world record after our first run.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you got to think, we didn't do Boromir skip, or I mean Osgiliath. We didn't do Osgiliath. We couldn't tab out, which made us lose a couple of minutes for not being it for only being able to do 3 resets.
Yeah.
Or no, only 2.
Oh yeah.
So we got 4 resets we didn't get, which is a couple of minutes right there. What else didn't go so hot? I mean, we didn't do Osgiliath skip because that's ridiculously hard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna practice that one.
Karateros went really freaking well.
Oh my gosh, yes. Maybe marshlands you could get better at.
Yeah, Dead Marshes.
Dead marshes. Dead marshes would be better.
And then the areas of Paths of the Dead, we kind of get confused. But still, for our first completed run, 249, I'm okay with that. Well, all right, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry our commentary got a little lack there near the end. We got real heckin' tired. But thank you guys.